everybody, my name is Phoenix Var here, and welcome back to Pokemon The Hidden Place. Now this time it's not a Nuzlocke, because last time, we took on the Steel, Air Master, whatever you want to call him, and yeah, we got absolutely wrecked. But now that means that it's not a Nuzlocke anymore, and we can just go around, kind of catching as many peeps as I like and and bringing peeps back. So we have Cyrus, Ruthie, Ignitus, Nami, Bramble and Hazel with us right now. So let's go up, shall we? How does my team look actually? Yep, yeah, looks cool. Okay, cool. Right. Stop this, Arcadia! This madness! You're going to unleash a disaster all over the world! I'm close, very close. Stop now and I have victory in my hands. I don't think so. I'm going to bring glory to this region and no one will stop me. Show me. The weapon to bring glory to the great Yelitsi. Oh God. Thank you for delivering the lighter mineral to your punishment will be the least of all. Now, let's proceed. With the power of those two minerals, I will ask you for the weapon that will free this region from its parasites. I implore you. Give it to me. Okay. A portal? Curious. There'll be no turning back. It's over, now or never. It may be dangerous to cross, but she must be stopped. Who knows what might happen if the Guardians awaken. AKA, we need to do some stuff. See ya. Yeah, I'm gonna have it that way. Right. Okay, cool, so... just gonna have a few seconds for the thumbnail. Cool. Yes, I would like to cross, thank you. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna save up here, just in case we get unlucky or whatever, because this might be a big fight. Oh, hi. I don't understand how you can watch your creations being captured, displaced and used for their own benefit. You're just for show. I won't tolerate this. If you want to prove your worth, pass my test. I will face any challenge, whatever it is, all to free the Pokemon from the human plague. Well. You again? You are, like the rest of them, a plague. I will finish you once and for all. I was going to have compassion for you in the world's purification, but I changed my mind. Oh, Christ. Changed my mind. Oh, okay then, here we go. Cool. Right then. Yep, there's an Nami against Gyarados, and just going to use Thunderbolt just after Gyarados hit her with an Ice Fang, but that's fine because Gyarados is now down. And yeah, next one is the Electros, which is a pain in the butt, so I'm going to use Psychic to bring it down to half health as he goes for a Thunder Punch against Nami. And yeah, luckily though we're faster, so another Psychic takes it down. And yeah, next Pokemon is Dragalge, so I'm going to swap to Ruthie here. And then yeah, I'm going to use Earthquake against the Dragalge, who one-shots him. Cool. Finally. Right, Ursaluna, so I'm going to send out Nami again. But this time I'm going to go for the heals first of all on Nami. Your Hyper Potion. As she goes for Slash, but now she's burned because of a Flame Orb. So one Surf brings her down into the red. Oof, ow. Ursaluna uses a strong double edge, but she takes herself out in the process. Oh dear. So now I'm going to send in Cyrus, who still hasn't evolved, into Rampardos, into a Moonbeam, which doesn't really do too much to him, as the Rampardos goes for Head Crash. But because the recoil on their Rampardos is in the red, so now I use a Horn Leech as she goes for a Hyper Potion on her Rampardos, and now a full restore. But I just keep on using Horn Leeches until the Rampardos finally goes down after 2 more attacks. And your next Pokemon is going to be Malamar, so we'll keep Hazel in, just so we can and you're going to try for Avalanche, which doesn't really do that much, but luckily Malamar flinches. Malamar uses Brutal Force, whatever type of attack that is, probably Dark, and one-shots Hazel. So now I'm going to send in Ruthie again to use Earthquake, who sends Malamar into the red. Malamar uses Hydro Pump just before healing, so I do a meh Earthquake. Twice, just as Malamar goes for Brutal Force. Jesus Christ, Malamar really is the pain in the butt of the team. So now we're going to send in Ignitus to use a Dragon Claw, which does pitiful damage, as again, Brutal Force. But because of Rocky Helmet, Malamar takes himself out as well. Can't you see the damage you do to these poor creatures? They need to recover their habitat. You're despicable. In the end, you are not worthy, so you'll receive your punishment. Now I will test you. If you fail, well, you saw what will happen. Let me think. Besides turning you to stone, the world will suffer the tempest of the 3 guardians and their fury. Oh, hi, okay. Well, here we go. Oh God. Okay then, cool. So here he's with his Chimalian. So we'll start off with Nami. He uses Shield Clash, which takes him down to half health. So in Surf, knocks the first one out. So then the second one is going to be a Grass Fairy type. So I switch into Ignitus. And yeah, I tried to go for Heat Wave, but she hits me with a hard Divine Wish. So I'm going to just use a Hyper Potion on Ignitus. Divine Flash, sorry. And yeah, she just keeps on doing it. But yeah, she does unfortunately knock out Ignitus, but we did manage to get her down to about half. So I'd send in Cyrus here. Ow, she hits him with a really hard Divine Flash, but I just Hyper Potion it away. Now she uses Pyro Impulse, whatever that move does. So again, I just keep on healing Cyrus into another Divine Flash. So again, another Hyper Potion. And yeah, this goes on for a bit until I manage to hit her with a Venoshock. But then she switches into Thundarulian, the Electric Steel Bird. So this time we're trying to use a move, but he uses an accelerated Gale to knock out Cyrus. So now we're sending out Bramble to try and do something. The hits for ow. And yeah, he manages to one-shot Bramble with a accelerated cut. So I just resort to sending out Hazel, who gets hit with another accelerated cut, which lowers the defense even more. So now the bird is at -3 defense. So I go for a Surf. He doesn't hit Nami very much for an accelerated cut. Surf actually manages to hit, but not for that much. So again, I just go for Hyper Potion on Nami. He goes for Electro Ball, which does nearly half to Nami, but I decide to try and stay in and go for a Psychic. He leaves Nami on 17 health. I do manage to actually hit him again, just before healing with a Hyper Potion. He goes for Accelerated Cut, which does just under half my health, sorry. So now we'll try for an electric attack. was just pitiful damage, but again it does leave him in the yellow this time as I go for the Hyper Potion. He goes for Iron Tail, but it misses. But this time he does hit with a hard Electro Ball as I go for Surf again, leaving him in the red. And just healing with a Hyper Potion. He hits me for Electro Ball. Ow, just over half my health. He hits me for another Electro Ball, leaving Nami on 17 health. But I finally managed to take down the bird. Jesus Christ. So now left is the Grass Fairy type, Sendalia. So again I go for Hyper Potion first, just in case. She goes for a weak Psychic for some reason instead of a strong Grass move. So I decide to just heal up again, just in case. And yeah, this time she goes for her Grass move. I'm just going to assume that is twice. My strategy here is to try and waste as much PP of that as possible. So again, I'm just going to keep on healing up with a Hyper Potion. 4 more turns. I decide to go for Surf now, which plinks it down a little bit more just before healing again. But after a few more turns, I decide to go for actually attacking again. She leaves Nami on 3 health, which means the Surf hits, which means we finally take down these 3 after 6 attempts. Oh my god. That took forever. Oh my god, finally. That took bloody forever. Jesus Christ. Very well done. But now you have to run. I'll keep these 3 at bay. Oh, hello. Quill, we did it. Though we did stumble a bit. You think? Professor. Yes? As I understand it, Quill already has the 8 seals. Congratulations. Not just anyone has them. You must be special. Your journey is waiting for its victorious end. It's time to let Quill finish their journey. I believe we can repair the damage done by Arcadia, even if it takes some time. I, for my part, will try to restore Duncan's memory, which must be recovered in one way or another. If you go down through the Megazone area, you can reach Route 139. Oh, okay, thank you. I am saving because, my god, that took a while. How are my Pokemon looking? Yeah, that's how I thought they were looking. Well, I counted to 100 and they're still not here. I've been patient this time. Keep in mind that those areas are full of experienced trainers. We barely got through there, and that was after Miss Luna had to come save us. I can see you on a winning streak by your face. We were summoned to see your performance with the heiresses. So, are you entering the Great Paradise? The heiresses are eagerly waiting to fight you. Hey, I think a fight before heading out would be bad. It would be good to end points for the adventure. Right, let's see how much we progress through our journey. Let's go! Right then, here we go against Cheria. We send out her Togekiss first, so I send in Cyrus. And I'm going to try Venoshock, and that doesn't really do damage, surprisingly. So of course she uses Psyshock against me, and I just go for another Venoshock against him. So this time I'm going to send Nami into a Psyshock, which is weak. And I'm going to try Thunderbolt into Nami Finches, as Togekiss goes for a Sphere, but I hit her with a kind of strong Thunderbolt. She healed, I used another Thunderbolt on her, but of course she uses full restore, just like the airs and airesses, keep on healing their first peep. But yeah, one more Thunder Shock takes Togekiss out. And the second Pokemon is going to be Cinccino, so I swap over to Bramble, because he does have a fighting move. As she goes for Bullet Seed, I'm going to guess that is not Ingrain. Flying Press misses, but I go for another one. And thankfully it hits first thanks to Quick Claw, and the Minccino is taken down. So now she sends in her Grass and Water type, whose name I know I'm going to butcher if I pronounce it, who just goes for Toxic on Bramble. So now I'm going to try and go for Harmful Claw, which does hit, and it goes to sleep now. but we are getting just toxic damage. And after a few more turns, Bramble does unfortunately go down because she just keeps healing the thing. So I send in Ignitus to do Dragon Claw with not from armage damage as he uses Bite on Ignitus. So this time we go for Heat Wave, which does a bit more as he goes for Gill Bite. But because of Rocky Helmet, he does take damage, and one more Heat Wave does knock him out. And now it's Ninetales who sets up the sunny day. So I try and go for a Heat Wave, and I know it won't do that much, but at least it's damage. Ow. And she goes for Psyshock as I go for Dragon Pulse on Ninetales, who leaves her into the red. Same happens again, and this time I do manage to knock the Ninetales out. And now she sends in Chariot, and because it's a sunny day, she changes form. And I go for Dragon Pulse, which doesn't really do that much. Your Chariot sets up a Leech Seed, but thanks to sunny day, I just managed to knock him out with a Heat Wave. And that is Cherry done. Well, it's your turn, Domeshi. Give it your all. I'll give it my all, you'll see. Yeah. Now we have Domeshi's turn. He sends in Feeble into Cyrus now for the healed. So he goes for a Night Slash and I go for Moonbeam, which half hits her. And of course she heals up Feeble. I hit her with another Moonbeam. She goes for Foul Play, but one more Moonbeam knocks her out. Sorry, I can't talk right now apparently. And now he's about to send in his Steeliness, you know, our favourite Pokemon. Right then. Oh, but Steeliness goes for Focus Blast and I just go for a strong Heat Wave. Into another Night Slash from Steeliness, but luckily one more Heat Wave actually knocks this one out. Jesus. And now it's going to send in his Arcanine, and of course into Ignitus as a clever move because he's part Steel. So I decide to switch out to Ruthie into a Thunder Fang, but of course that doesn't work. So after an extreme speed from her, I go for Earthquake, and of course that knocks her out. So now he goes for a Surfetched, who I didn't realise wasn't part flying. I always saw the Surfetched was flying and fighting type, but no. So 2 Earthquakes later, and the Surfetched is down. Thank you for not magically having Levitate. And now he wants to learn Metal Burst, so no, I decide to not learn Metal Burst because that is kind of random damage. So now Domeshi's going to send in his Gastrodon. So I switch out into Hazel. Now it's now level 60 after all those fights. He does a strong hold lead, strong enough to knock out Gastrodon in one hit, despite the 15 level difference. And that is Domeshi down. Well, that was done, so it won't hold you up anymore. I see you're eager to enter and battle. Good luck, we'll be waiting and sending you good vibes for victory. Oh boy. Well, saving again. Oh boy. I'm just gonna go heal up. And after healing up and buying quite a few items, I'm just gonna start my journey downwards towards the Great Paradise. So yeah, I think I might end this episode here, guys and girls. Sorry if it's shorter than the last one, but yeah, it's been a hell of a ride and really busy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and if you're new, even subscribe, that'd be amazing. I'm just going to put Nami first, just in case. And then yeah, till next time, have a good one, bye-bye. And the next one might be the last episode, so yeah. Hope you're doing okay, and bye!